Have you ever wondered what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object in the animal kingdom? Picture this. A python, an apex predator renowned for its stealth and strength, is on the prowl. It's a master of the ambush, lying in wait for its prey to come within striking distance. Meanwhile, a porcupine, a creature not famed for its speed or agility, but rather for its unique defensive mechanism, is waddling about, oblivious to the lurking danger. This porcupine, like its kin, is a walking fortress. It's covered in quills, sharp, barbed spears that it can raise and rattle when threatened. These quills are the porcupine's primary line of defense, a deterrent to any predator that dares to consider it an easy meal. So what happens when a python, one of nature's most efficient predators, decides to make a meal out of a porcupine, one of nature's most well-defended creatures? The python, undeterred by the porcupine's prickly exterior, makes its move. With a swift, calculated lunge, the snake throws its coiled body towards its unsuspecting prey. This is not a typical predator-prey interaction. The python, known for its constriction abilities, attempts to wrap its muscular body around the porcupine. However, the porcupine is not an easy target. Its body, a fortress of sharp quills, responds to the snake's invasive attack. Each quill, a soldier in its own right, stands at attention, ready to defend against the impending threat. The porcupine, in a desperate bid for survival, begins to shake, sending a wave of prickly quills into the python's scaly skin. The python, caught in a prickly predicament, persists, but the porcupine's defense is relentless. With every tightening coil, the snake is met with an onslaught of sharp quills. Despite the python's strength and determination, the porcupine proves to be a formidable opponent. As the battle rages on, the python begins to realize the gravity of its mistake. A moment of misjudgment has led it into a prickly predicament. Now the snake is left wrestling with the porcupine's quills, a menacing mosaic of sharp spikes that it had so recklessly decided to ingest. The python, in its desperate struggle, attempts to dislodge the quills. It twists and contorts its long muscular body, trying to rid itself of the painful intruders. Yet every movement only seems to embed the quills deeper, intensifying the discomfort. As the struggle continues, the python's distress is palpable. It is a creature caught in a battle against its own impulsive decision, a decision that is now causing it significant physical harm. The python's skin, usually so smooth and supple, is now marred with puncture wounds, a grim testament to the porcupine's formidable defenses. The python's plight is a stark reminder of the consequences of underestimating an opponent. It had seen an easy meal in the porcupine, failing to consider the creature's ability to protect itself. The snake's lack of foresight has led it into a world of hurt, a world from which there is no retreat. In the end, the python is left in a state of regret, having severely underestimated the porcupine's defenses. A bitter lesson learned too late, a consequence of a deadly miscalculation. The python's encounter with the porcupine serves as a powerful reminder of the unpredictability of nature. The python, a formidable predator, found itself in an unfortunate predicament, having underestimated the porcupine's unique defense mechanism. Its fate illustrates a profound lesson that comes from the wild. Each creature, regardless of its size or perceived power, has its own set of strengths and weaknesses. The python's plight is a poignant testament to the importance of understanding and respecting the unique adaptations of nature's creatures. Each organism is a product of evolution, shaped by the challenges of survival over countless generations. The porcupine's quills, for instance, are not merely physical attributes. They are survival tools honed by time and natural selection to protect the creature from predators. This tale from the wild underlines the need for respect when interacting with nature's inhabitants. It is not a domain where brute strength always triumphs. Rather, it's a complex ecosystem where survival hinges on a delicate balance of strength, strategy, and adaptation. The python's case also underscores the fact that actions have consequences. One wrong move, one misjudged opponent, can lead to a dire outcome. It's a stark reminder that in the wild, as in life, it's crucial to understand and respect the strengths and weaknesses of those around us. In the wild, every creature has its strengths and weaknesses, and as the python learned the hard way, messing with the wrong opponent can have dire consequences.